This week, our community lost a giant, and I lost a dear friend, Gene Hackman. Like everyone who's ever shared a scene with him, I learned he was a generous performer and a man whose gifts elevated everyone's work. He received 2 Oscars, but more importantly, he won the hearts of film lovers all over the world. Gene always said, "I don't think about legacy. I just hope people remember me as someone who tried to do good work." So I think I speak for us all when I say, Gene, you'll be remembered for that and for so much more. Rest in peace, my friend.
Imagine a newsflash that cuts through the noise, demanding your attention. Hollywood royalty fallen. But this isn't the expected narrative of a star gracefully fading into retirement. This is a jarring tale of sudden loss shrouded in bewilderment. Picture this. Gene Hackman, an acting titan celebrated for his gritty realism and unforgettable characters, and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, discovered deceased not from the quiet passage of time, but under a veil of baffling circumstances. This isn't just a somber account of a celebrity's end. It's the unfolding of a perplexing enigma, where the initial sadness morphs into a quest for answers in a story that is anything but straightforward. What started as a seemingly peaceful departure for a screen legend is rapidly evolving into a complex mystery that has everyone searching for clarity.
Of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa, the couple along with their dog found dead in their New Mexico home this week by a maintenance worker.
The news of the Hackmans' discovery sent shockwaves reverberating through Hollywood's gilded circles and far beyond, touching fans worldwide. When concerned associates, sensing an unusual silence, ventured to Gene and Betsy Hackman's tranquil Santa Fe residence, they stumbled upon a scene that was both heartbreaking and deeply unsettling. It wasn't merely the profound loss of the couple that confounded authorities, it was the jarring anomaly of the timeline itself. Betsy, Gene's partner in life, appeared to have been gone for a noticeably longer duration than Gene. This single stark detail immediately ignited alarm bells and threw the initial assumptions into disarray. Why this significant temporal gap within the confines of their seemingly undisturbed home? What could possibly account for such a disturbing disparity in their time of passing? Almost instantly, the initial conjecture of natural causes began to dissipate, replaced by an unsettling sense of uncertainty as a palpable cloud of suspicion started to gather over this already devastating event.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Okay. Are they moving at all?
No, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody out here really quick.
Okay, my units are underway, okay?
The whole situation really is quite alarming.
Most of the time when you have a multiple death event, there's something kind of sinister.
Adding another layer of profound bewilderment to this already perplexing situation is the poignant testimony of Gene Hackman's daughter, Leslie, from his first marriage. In heartfelt statements to the press, she painted a vivid portrait of her father as a man defying his 95 years with remarkable vitality. Pilates sessions, yoga practices, a consistently active lifestyle. This was emphatically not the image of someone succumbing to the frailties of old age. Leslie's voice, laced with palpable shock and disbelief, resonated with the public's own confusion. She adamantly stated that there were absolutely no premonitory signs, no subtle hints of declining health, no indication whatsoever that anything was amiss. This starkly clashes with the abrupt and inexplicable nature of both his and Betsy's demise, amplifying the overall sense of disorientation. How could a man described as so full of life and vigor, so engaged with his physical well-being, suddenly vanish alongside his wife in a manner that defies immediate logical comprehension? The puzzle pieces, as presented, simply refuse to coalesce into a coherent picture.
Of Mr. Hackman's pacemaker. This revealed that his last event was recorded on February 17th, 2025.
Tonight we're getting a clear picture of the timeline related to the death of Oscar winner Gene Hackman. Authorities tonight are saying that Hackman probably died more than a week before someone discovered his body. And now we're taking a closer look at the new developments in this investigation into what happened and when.
The body of the 95-year-old two-time Oscar winner was found in the mudroom. His cane and sunglasses lay at his side. He was very frail, and there's speculation that he fell, yet there were no obvious sign of injury.
For over 3 extraordinary decades, Gene and Betsy Hackman cultivated a Hollywood love story that stood as a rare beacon of longevity and authenticity amidst the fleeting romances of the entertainment world. In an industry notorious for ephemeral unions, their remarkable 30-year marriage became a powerful testament to enduring commitment and deep connection. Leslie, offering a glimpse into their private world, emphasized Betsy's pivotal and often understated role in Gene's life, portraying her not just as a spouse, but as his unwavering anchor, his trusted confidant, and a crucial influence on his sustained well-being, extending even to his pivotal decision to gracefully retire from the relentless spotlight of Hollywood in 2004. Betsy, with her background as a refined classical pianist, was widely perceived as the serene and grounding counterpoint to Gene's more intense and often brooding public persona. This was demonstrably not a marriage of mere convenience or superficial glamour. It was, by all accounts, a profound partnership, seemingly constructed upon a bedrock of genuine affection, mutual respect, and profound support. Could some unforeseen force, some disruptive element, have infiltrated this seemingly unshakable foundation so dramatically, culminating in such an utterly unforeseen and tragically abrupt outcome? The weight of this unanswered question hangs heavily, adding to the overall sense of unease and unresolved grief.
Found in the mudroom. His cane and sunglasses lay at his side. He was very frail, and there's speculation that he fell, yet there were no obvious sign of injuries.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Upon their arrival at the Hackman residence, the team of law enforcement professionals meticulously surveyed the scene, searching for any tangible clues that might illuminate the unfolding mystery. Their initial findings were perplexing. No visible signs of forced entry disrupting the home's security, no overt indications of a physical altercation or struggle within the house, and no immediately discernible evidence pointing towards blatant foul play in the conventional sense. Sheriff Mar Rodriguez, while keenly aware of the intense public interest fueled by Gene Hackman's iconic status, conscientiously emphasized the meticulous and exhaustive nature of the ongoing investigation. "We are resolutely keeping every single possibility on the table," he publicly stated, underscoring their commitment to not prematurely dismiss any potential explanation or avenue of inquiry. This deliberate and cautious investigative approach only serves to highlight the profoundly perplexing nature of the case. If there were no discernible external intrusions, no apparent aggressors, no readily identifiable acts of violence, what unseen internal or environmental element could have conceivably precipitated this devastating double tragedy? The unnerving silence of the house itself seems to hold untold secrets, subtly hinting at a spectrum of latent possibilities still waiting to be unearthed and meticulously examined.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Intriguingly, and adding another layer of chilling complexity to this already convoluted narrative, just a mere handful of days preceding the grim discovery, actor Dennis Quaid, a longtime friend and peer of Gene Hackman, engaged in a seemingly ordinary phone conversation with him. Quaid's subsequent account of this interaction introduces yet another baffling dimension to the unfolding events. According to Quaid's recollections, Gene was in remarkably good spirits, genuinely enthusiastic about embarking on a new woodworking project, and displaying absolutely no discernible signs of emotional distress, physical ailment, or any indication that anything was remotely amiss. This seemingly commonplace conversation paints a vivid picture of utter normalcy, portraying a man actively engaged in his cherished hobbies and demonstrably enjoying the rhythms of his daily life. How then could someone transition so rapidly from a state of cheerful engagement and forward-looking plans to a state of being deceased within such a drastically compressed time frame and in such an utterly puzzling and unexplained manner? Quaid's seemingly innocuous recollections serve to deepen the overarching enigma, rendering the abrupt and devastating turn of events even more profoundly jarring, emotionally disorienting, and exceedingly difficult to logically comprehend. It's as if a serene and happy scene was abruptly and inexplicably cut short mid-frame, leaving behind a bewildering and unsettling trail of fragmented clues and unanswered questions. The focal point of the ongoing investigation now inexorably shifts to the crucial toxicology reports, poised to be the silent yet potentially revelatory witnesses that might ultimately unlock the elusive truth concealed within this perplexing case. These highly anticipated forensic analyses hold the potential to definitively reveal whether any as-yet unseen factors, be they environmental toxins, undetected substances, or other contributing elements, played a decisive role in the untimely passing of both Gene and Betsy Hackman. However, the meticulous process of toxicology analysis is inherently time-consuming, often requiring a protracted period for accurate and conclusive results to be generated, leaving investigators, the grieving family, and a captivated global audience in a state of anxious anticipation and prolonged uncertainty. This unavoidable waiting period only underscores the inherently delicate and profoundly complex nature of definitively unraveling the full truth, particularly when confronting a series of tragic events so deeply shrouded in ambiguity and resistant to facile explanations. For the present moment, the definitive cause of death remains frustratingly undetermined, serving as a stark and poignant reminder that even within the seemingly extraordinary lives of the celebrated and famous, personal tragedies can unfold with an intricate complexity that defies easy resolution and demands patient, rigorous investigation.
So it's interesting to track this. Initially, police say there were no signs of foul play, and then by the afternoon, officials deemed it suspicious.
This is what I'm seeing, Natasha, is you see Gene Hackman in the mudroom, and his glasses are right there, his cane is right there, as if he were walking and moving, and then suddenly, perhaps because of a heart event, I'm thinking.
Amidst the swirling theories and the vacuum of official pronouncements, a specific and potentially illuminating suspicion has emerged from within the Hackman family itself. Elizabeth Gene Hackman, another of Gene's daughters, has publicly voiced her belief that carbon monoxide poisoning may be a plausible explanation for the tragic events. Speaking to TMZ, she articulated her concerns that this silent, odorless, and often undetectable killer could be responsible for the deaths of her father, Betsy, and even their dog, who was also found deceased in the home. Carbon monoxide poisoning, often originating from faulty appliances or inadequate ventilation, is indeed a chillingly viable possibility in such scenarios. Its insidious nature, depriving the body of oxygen without any readily apparent warning signs, makes it particularly dangerous and capable of affecting multiple individuals within a household simultaneously. While Elizabeth Gene's theory remains speculative at this stage, pending official confirmation from the ongoing investigation and the toxicology reports, it injects a tangible and potentially crucial element into the unfolding mystery. Could a silent, unseen hazard within their seemingly secure home be the key to unlocking this tragic puzzle? The question now hangs heavy in the air, adding another layer of somber intrigue to the already complex narrative.
With cops saying they haven't ruled out foul play, questions are swirling over how Gene Hackman, his wife, and dog ended up dead in their Santa Fe home. Why were there pills scattered on a counter, and why was the front door ajar?
Beyond the immediate family and the captivated global audience, the quiet community of Santa Fe, New Mexico is deeply feeling the profound loss of Gene and Betsy Hackman. Despite their international fame, the couple intentionally cultivated a private and understated life in Santa Fe, becoming cherished members of the local community. Residents have expressed a collective sense of sorrow and disbelief, with many leaving heartfelt tributes of flowers and messages of condolence near their home, a poignant testament to the couple's quiet generosity and community spirit. Gene and Betsy were known for their discreet support of local charities, particularly those focused on education and the arts, reflecting their commitment to giving back to the community that had become their chosen haven. While the circumstances of their passing remain shrouded in mystery and unanswered questions linger, one thing remains unequivocally clear. Gene Hackman's legacy extends far beyond the glittering realm of Hollywood. He was not only a cinematic icon adorned with accolades and revered for his craft, but also a man who embraced a fulfilling life beyond the spotlight, finding joy in creative pursuits like writing, painting, and woodworking in his adopted hometown. His ability to seamlessly transition from the frenetic pace of Hollywood stardom to a life of quiet contentment in Santa Fe speaks volumes about his grounded nature and his genuine appreciation for life's simple joys. As the world awaits answers, the outpouring of grief in Santa Fe and the enduring appreciation for his cinematic contributions serve as a powerful reminder of a life well lived, a talent deeply cherished, and a legacy that will undoubtedly endure. In the tranquil, sun-drenched landscape of Santa Fe and across the vast expanse of the world stage, a true legend is now tenderly remembered and mourned. Gene Hackman, a name indelibly etched into the annals of cinematic brilliance, leaves behind an enduring and unparalleled legacy of profoundly impactful and utterly unforgettable performances. Yet, inextricably intertwined with the heartfelt accolades and the universal admiration, there now exists this persistent and unsettling mystery inextricably surrounding the enigmatic circumstances of his final days. While the global community collectively grieves the profound loss of an irreplaceable icon and fondly remembers a devoted and enduring marriage, the haunting questions surrounding their intertwined passing stubbornly persist, lingering like shadows in the bright New Mexico sunlight. For now, we are collectively left to patiently wait, to earnestly hope that the meticulous and ongoing investigation will eventually yield much-needed clarity, shedding light into the darkest corners of this bewildering and profoundly sad chapter. Gene Hackman lived a life that spellbound audiences across generations and continents through the captivating magic of the silver screen. His final narrative, though starkly and tragically different in its unfolding, holds us equally captive in its unresolved ambiguity, serving as a poignant and humbling reminder that even the most extraordinary lives can be unexpectedly and profoundly touched by the most ordinary and at times most perplexingly inscrutable of human mysteries. Thank you for watching. If you found this in-depth exploration both respectful and thoroughly informative, we kindly encourage you to give this video a supportive like and generously share it with others who deeply respect and appreciate Gene Hackman's monumental contributions to the art of film.